Yo, do that, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade is back, and today's video is just going to be episode 2, I guess technically. Would it be episode 1 or episode 2 of my aim to get a Zenkai Boost in real life video that I started back in June? For those of you who are new here, who don't know what's going on, basically I started this series back in July because since October of last year I've been having issues with my tendons in both my elbows, and so I've been going to physical therapy, and this is just a way for me to like monitor how I'm improving, if I'm actually getting better or am I getting worse, and like just do a vlog each month to see like, okay, I want to see how I'm improving. This is for myself as well, just to be like, oh, okay, I started here, but now I'm able to get here, and I want to just do this for like months. I want to do this for at least 6 months, like one every 6 months. I didn't do one in July last month because I was looking for an editor, and I just was really busy, and I went to like 2 cons. I went to Anime Expo, and I also went to HorseCon like I always go to every year. But nope, this is just me monitoring my progress and how I progressed or how I regressed with my injury. So if you haven't seen the first one and the first 2 episodes, then go check those out. But if you haven't, whatever, then this is just me talking about what I'm going through right now. So basically, to start things off, after that video in June, I started going to like physical therapy like on the get-go. Like I was able to actually go to a physical therapist because honestly, I'll say this about my health insurance, I'm sorry, they suck, okay? Because they wanted me to go to physical therapy 40 minutes out. They wanted me to drive 40 minutes out there and back like 2 or 3 times a week, and I'm just like, when I used to go to physical therapy for my shoulder, there was one literally 15 minutes or 5 minutes from my house. Can I just go there? And like, no. And so like I had to like do all this arguing BS. And then when I did go to that physical therapist, I'm just gonna keep it real, that physical therapist was not good because they messed me up for a while, because this is what happened back in, I want to say, I saw a physical therapist in April, and basically I was doing pretty good. I was feeling better, healing myself, because I was using my Thera-Band Bar. This thing right here helps a lot with any of these issues. If you have a problem with it, this helps tremendously. And I was using it, and the old physical therapist told me not to use it because they said, oh, because this injury is caused by gripping too much or something like that. I know, I made that joke too. But like, it's caused by, you know, overuse of those things. So you shouldn't do any grip work at all. You shouldn't do any upper body or anything like this at all. And I was just like, are you sure? Because I'm feeling better, and I want to make sure I'm recovering. And they were like, yeah, no, just tape it and ice it and do all this stuff. So for 3 months extra, I stopped doing the thing right there. That made it worse. That made my injury worse. Like that freaking physical therapist, I don't know what the heck their deal was. It was some BS because my thing got worse. So I basically couldn't work out at all upper body. So I basically just spam my lower body. That's why my lower body is always so defined, and I always say like I got these last legs, because like I just overtrained them and I trained my abs as well. But it was just one of those things where I was not working my upper body efficient enough. And so like I had to find a way to train my upper body, even though they were saying like don't do it at all. Because like I remember reading up all this stuff, like I researched this stuff. I remember taking college classes, like you have to do something to at least, you can't just like do nothing. That's just gonna make the injury get completely worse, unless the doctor straight up says like do not do anything because you had a busted arm. So I started doing very light stuff. So what I did was, and honestly I have no shame in saying this, is like I started going to those what are they, pool classes, you know, those old people things with the joints where they work out in the pool with the dumbbells and stuff like that. I started doing that for a little bit before I got to physical therapy, because even if it wasn't that much resistance, it still gave me some upper body work. It still gave me something to where I go, oh, I got some nice pecs and nice arm action going on by doing this class. And it was actually, the woman who taught the class was very like, you know, challenged. She made it very challenging and fun, and it was actually really cool. I actually enjoy it. I still do the class on occasion because I have fun like taking it, and it's just like, oh yeah, it's a new way of working out, and I'm always loving to find new ways to, you know, challenge myself and try fitness in other ways. And the first few days like is actually kind of funny. Like I mentioned this on Twitter, where they tested my grip strength because you know, Like they have to do that to see how bad your injury is. So like what they did was they like, when you know, did the massages, they made sure, checked everything, and then they did this thing where like they checked my grip strength, and then like I gripped this thing that like just measures it, and I was like, okay, of course my grip is weak because I haven't used my arms that well in so many months, but my right hand was so much stronger than my left hand. And I had this like moment where I just froze. She was like, I have never seen such a dramatic increase. Like your left hand is like this amount. I was like, I want to say, let's just say 80%, and the right hand was like 120%. And I know it's because of the injury. I know it's because of the injury. Like, don't get it twisted. But a part of me for the freestyle is just like, I really don't do it that much, do I? I mean, I really hope I don't do it that much. Anyways, we start doing the physical therapy stuff, and they put me through a pretty basic thing of, you know, just like using equipment like this. I also use this finger net thing, and if you follow me on Instagram at JaxBlade or on Twitter at JaxBlade Fitness, you'd actually see this because I've been like monitoring like when I go to physical therapy and like what I do there. So like definitely give me a follow on those. But yeah, I just do some basic stuff, a lot of band work, a lot of like stuff, a lot of stuff with a putty, and just like rebuilding up the tendon strength and making sure that my body is like readjusting. You don't want to just jump right into it. And I actually did that for 2 weeks, and I started feeling much better. I think the main thing I need to figure out how to do for myself is massage at home, because like I suck at massaging myself. Like I'm great at massaging like anyone who needs help with it, ladies. But it's one of those things where I'm just like, okay, I can't, like, I want to make sure I'm doing it right, because the old physical therapist made me so paranoid to massage myself, because they were like, if you do it, then you could make it even worse, and you're gonna make your like damage like last longer. And I was just like, well, I don't want to do that, so I stopped doing that when it was actually helping back then. So that is definitely something I need to learn how to do, because like there are various YouTube videos on it. Some of them help, but some of them do make it feel worse, and I'm just like, I don't want that to happen to me. I do not want to feel worse for my injury, so I am just focusing on repairing myself. So that's something I definitely need to learn how to do. If any of you have any recommendations in the comment section below, by all means, I'm listening. For about like 2 or 3 weeks of physical therapy, I'm starting to feel a lot better from like all the stuff I've been doing consistently with the person working on me, and they actually clear me to start working upper body again. And this is a part where I was so paranoid. Like, let me tell y'all, I have never been so paranoid in my life, because like I haven't worked out like strictly with weights since freaking, I want to say January, because I've been going lightly. Like the last time I worked out super intensely was October last year, and I was just like, I don't want to make my thing even worse, because like every time I train, whatever. So what they did was they gave me these straps to put around my arms, and they just said, go light, like pretend like you're a beginner, go at this at your own pace. And that's what I started to do. I just went at the training at my own pace. So I just like, everything was lightweight. I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna let my ego take in, because as many of you know, in my last videos I mentioned, my ego's the motherfucker. My ego's the one that always is just like, no, you have to do this, you gotta do this, you gotta break yourself, you gotta train so hard that you drop and break and stuff like that. So I had to completely ignore him and just go, no, focus on just recovering, go slow and do it. So the first few days, I just like, I gradually worked in there wearing my bands, and the first day it felt really bad. I mean, it felt really bad in my like fingers. Like that's what it felt really bad in. But then like the second day I started doing it again, it felt like, okay, I feel better. I actually feel way better than when I didn't weight train. And so like now I've just been gradually building back up, and it's actually a really cool experience, because it's like I'm at rock bottom right now, and I'm just gradually building myself back up to climb out the cave. I feel like freaking, you know, Batman when he got his back broken and he's like climbing out the cave, or when Rock Lee got busted. And like I just watching so many shows with like characters who got damaged and came back stronger, and it's just so motivating and inspiring to me. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm trying my best, and I'm going and I'm feeling it getting better, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm starting to get like some lines of definition back, because for a long time I didn't have any of that. Like I was starting to lose definition pretty bad. Like if you watch some of my videos in past, I was like, ugh, yeah, I'm noticing it. But now I'm just gradually, slowly bringing it back. That's the thing I gotta do, is just focus on taking it as slow as possible. Like, I'm not gonna rush it. I want myself to heal and come back actually stronger. Basically, for what I'm doing right now is I'm using just a neutral grip, nothing supinated or overhand or anything like that. Just neutral grip that gives me no pain. I can do everything but horizontal presses. Like, I can't do any push-ups or bench press right now because when I do horizontal presses, it causes issues with my elbow tendons. So I've just been finding workarounds. Everything else though, I can pretty much do just as long as I use a light, moderate weight, and then just like control the eccentric part. Like, what I'm really truly focusing on is the eccentric part of the movement, and then doing some isometrics as well, where I'm holding it and then slowly laying it down. And that's actually helping me. I feel like it's helping me a lot. Like, I have pain right now, but it's not like mind-blowing. Like, a few months ago it was just like horrible and it was like aching me, like waking me up. Now it's just like, I feel you, you're a little nag, and I just gotta go at it day by day by day, and that's what I'm gonna do. I've been watching so much My Hero Academia and Naruto and Dragon Ball, just like, I can do it, just gotta stay calm and motivated. And yeah, it's really a challenge. I mean, it's exhilarating to feel like when you can go 5 pounds, even if it's just lightweight. Like, this is something I did when I was like 14 years old, and it's like, oh wow, I'm lifting this again. But then it's one of those things where I feel like just that 5 pound difference of just like, I'm doing this 5 pounds every day, I feel like better. That just, it motivates me to keep going and motivates me to keep like doing the best me possible stuff. And like everything else, I get motivated to eat healthier, I get motivated to do, you know, just all the stuff that's gonna benefit me. Along with the weight training I've been doing, my sensei real anime training, Stephen Eric Ross, which is funny, like, he's been my teacher literally since I was 16 years old. Like, I gotta give mad love to my sensei real anime training. Like, he gave me this whole routine to do with a sand bucket, where you help, it's a martial arts technique where you help build your tendons through just working through sand. So like, I have this, he actually uploaded it to his channel, and you know, I'll just, you should see it, or JaxBlade sand or something like that, you'll see it. But it's one of those things where I do that every day now, and it's actually helping me so much. Like, I feel so much better after I do like pull day. I feel like so much better. Well, I don't really have a pull day, I'm doing like a full body thing right now since I can't like do intensity on the way I would like. But it's just it feels like it's helping a lot. Like, I just gotta give thank you, sensei, for that. Like, that is really, really helping. And another thing I've been doing is I've been meditating a lot. Like, actually, let me see if I can find it. Since y'all know, I meditate every single day for at least 10-15 minutes, and I made a whole video on why I did that, because I lost a friend close to me because of my freaking temper. I'm known for having a really bad temper for lots of stuff, and back in the day at least, I mean, I've just been meditating consistently since 2015, at least 10 to 15 minutes every single day. If I don't feel right. And I started using this app Headspace last year. And there's this, let me find it real quick. There's this little meditation part where it talks about like getting through an injury, and it helps you cope if you're dealing with an injury. So I don't know why I can't, where is Headspace? I have too many freaking apps on this phone. All right, here it is, Headspace. And yeah, pain management. So I think that's too bright, so you can't see it, but pain management. And this is basically, it helps me feel okay. It helps me feel like I'm able to get through the day without having to stress and worry. Because one of the things that I would always do is I was stressing and worry, like, oh no, I'm not doing good. I need to do something better. My injury's my fault, and I would just do all this crap to myself, even with the meditation. This is just one of those things, helps me breathe, find my center, and just relax and focus on healing my body. Like, that is something I've been doing. Like, I gotta say, like, when I'm healing my body, I am so on point with my vegetable intake. Like, I've been eating and drinking so many senzu shakes. Those are on my channel as well, like if you want a recipe for that. And I've just been eating so many vegetables and so much, like, taking good supplements like a fish oil and a multivitamin and zinc and all this other stuff that's helping, and collagen and L-arginine, and there's so many good, I'm taking old people supplements now. Like, now that I think about it, even when I did take supplements, I wouldn't take like that many supplements. I would just take the old people type supplements of like, oh, I need this for my joint pain, here we go, I mean, it helps. It helped me, I feel. So that's what I do. But I've been taking that and just been focusing, and I do feel better. I honestly do feel better. Like, I feel like I'm getting to a point where I might be able to film a stuff like Toon very soon, because like I've got so many outfits and stuff planned for when this thing like dies down a bit more. Like, I actually have like 5 solid Tough Like Tunes like on the back burner, where I'm just like, when I can upgrade a little bit more, I'm bringing you out. So it's going to be so much fun to finally get to that. But yeah, this journey of just strength and recovery, it's challenging, but like I got a ton of people supporting me that are close to me. Like, they always give me like props and thank you, and it really does help me a lot, and it really does mean a lot to me when I see like a bunch of people like, you can do it, and motivated me. I'm hoping to motivate you back, and it helps a lot when you got people supporting you. And thank you for all those who support me as well, who watch my channel. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, I think next month when I do it for September, I might do a physique update, since would have been weight training for about a month. So that'd be cool to make sure like, oh, he hasn't been eating too many cakes and cookies and stuff like that, because it's just one of those things just to keep you extra motivated. And it'd be cool like to see if I can make any substantial changes from that. So I think in September when I upload this, I think I'll want to upload these every Saturday. At the final Saturday, not every Saturday, I mean like the final Saturday of every month, I want to upload one of these just to do my progress, so I can see if I'm improving or decreasing. But yeah, like, sorry, I know some people were like, oh, I wanted to like I wanted a Tough Like Tunes video or Would That Work Out video, and don't worry, I'll have more of those coming. I actually have a fun video coming next week that my editor will help me put up while I'm at Dragon Con, because I'm packing for Dragon Con right now. Hopefully if I see any of you at Dragon Con, sure, come up and say hi. I won't, bite or anything like that. And just have fun. We'll just have fun. This is my first time at Dragon Con. Be sure to sign up for Project Naruto. That's coming down below. I'll help you with it's a hero's will. It's going to help you build that motivation and discipline so you can keep training, that you actually want to keep training. So like, that's something I'm working on right now. You can sign up below. I got a ton of new videos coming that I can't wait to just share and upload. And like, I'm noticing my arms are starting to come back a little bit, starting to get those lines. And yeah, just thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support. You all help me out so much. I can't appreciate y'all enough. And just thank you. Thank you so much. And remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, Moments high, I'm coming back. Just one day stronger, like 1% stronger each day. Just gotta keep getting there, all right? But hope you all have a fantastic day. Booyah.